Anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than mutton.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs. It's just what I heard.
Have you seen otherwise?
True and more cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Well, let me know if you find it.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who had some ideas.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennet. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
That's what I heard. It's good.
I'll keep an eye out.
Very well. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Complex
be able to get Brian and troops.
Tell Master Herrick that war doesn't grow on trees.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later. So it's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once. Wait! What are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision? We can't solve our problems with murder. And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this. Now is precisely the time for ideals. You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do. Reports of fate rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition. Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care? I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right. I'll leave you to your work.
You built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation.
I have heard
And for a
rumors
time you
of a way
dwelled
to
among
reverse.
them.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
For the first signs of life.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had General do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Mistress Lavelle, do you have a moment?
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
If they have, they've been stealthy.
Good. Please let me know if that changes. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat them.
Give me something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against them more times than I can count.
Really? I had no idea. I will do what I can to end this slander, Herald. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
Getting up before dawn to fish, constantly mending wagons and tents, spending days on the hunt. I still can't believe city dwellers have food delivered straight to their doorsteps.
Really? I never considered it extraordinary. Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
If I'd never left home, Josephine, I would never have met you. That would be the greater tragedy.
What? Really? There is more to this, Mistress Llewellyn. Whatever comes, your role as Andraste's herald will mark your clan in history.
Elves and fame tend to go poorly together. I hope my clan doesn't suffer for it.
We can make inquiries as to how they fare if it worries you. Perhaps the Inquisition could lend a hand.
Yes. Good.
With passionate breath does the
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Let's see what we have.
The apostates have fled to the hills. The fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Have you seen otherwise?
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Thanks for the warning.
Time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
I am having so much fun. Yes and no. Nor do I want to do anything else. I know. I still have like 6 more absences in my class. I might use one of them today. Dude, the story is amazing. Yeah. The side story, it's a little cut and dry, but I'm glad that they're not like super stale and similar. They really bring like your companions to life. Like it gives them like a good backstory of why you're helping them, all of that. No. You don't go here and here like I mean you go from point A to point B, but like there's like dialogue, there's cutscenes, there's story behind it, there's like some reasoning to some of the things you're doing. But dude, as you unlock more skills you can use, the game gets even more fun. Yeah, I looked into that, like, cause I was like, who's his character based off of? You know, his character is based off of like the kamikaze fucking tsunami. That's dope. You want me to stream it or not? Are you playing some Siege? PS4 or the PC? I'm guilty of not finishing Dragon Age Inquisition. Which mod is
We
that?
should search the area.
It's all good.
A Templar, I believe.
Want me to handle that?
I would love to watch it, but I'm too concentrated. No way. I don't remember that. Or maybe I didn't get far enough in the game. I think I only played like the first 3 chapters and then that was it. You know, the stealth, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of lackluster. Yeah, and then, like, it's kind of true to what the reviews are saying. It says as you unlock more skill, the stealth becomes more viable. I unlocked a skill where, like, after my standoff, I get to chop down one more guy. Which makes clearing territory so much
Bandits
easier.
ahead!
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set a ward here. If we can find the...
Where are you, Mongols? Let me kill all of you. Did you hear that the Chinese government is mad at this game? The Chinese government wants to ban this game.
The facts they used. It may help strengthen this area against tears.
I said, did you hear that the Chinese government has a problem with Ghost of Tsushima? I was reading the article and I was like, okay, like, I get it, like, it's a sensitive topic of, like, you know, Japanese cutting down, okay, Mongols are technically Chinese in a way.
I did not expect to see
that.
another Dalish blood here.
But then,
my
like,
name is Miris.
but-
By your weapons, I
and
see
then
you come
it
ready
begs
for
the
battle.
question of why don't they
Perhaps
just
we
make a
face
game that's
common
kind of
enemy
like
in these
this, that talks about the fucking Nanjing massacre. It's the
Are you
same
fighting
fucking
the
thing.
demons on your own? Fighting the demons is pointless.
So,
there will always be more.
Crying
and I've
about
no
it and
means
trying to
of closing the
bury
rift.
like something that
But I
happened.
have heard of
And then like
artifacts that
people
measure the
like
veil.
I don't understand.
They
like,
may
I get
tell
it
us
if
where
they
new
like,
rifts
completely
will
made
appear.
the story up.
I was
but
not
it's
expecting
based
so many
on a true
demons,
event.
however.
They just changed
I
up the
believe one of
setting
the
and
artifacts
made
is
the
nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
Yeah. I read one of them. It was like as Chinese, it feels like it's the Chinese nationals that are just trying to stir up any
Flat
kind
here.
of trouble.
Can you manage it?
They just said they just feel that they're just trying to stir up trouble.
manner of fire is that?
Like, this is the, like, first time in a game where I'm like, okay, where's all the enemies at? Let me cut them all down.
What took you away from your clan?
But I like how the story progresses too, like how he slowly accepts of becoming the ghost,
I was searching
and
for
like
another
how he
clan
has to
that
like
would take
convince
me
others that it's the
when the
right
breach
way to do
appeared.
it.
Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
Yeah, but it was all due to the weather though. And on that, I guess you could call it divine intervention. Twice the invasion they planned were hit with fucking a tsunami. Islands, sure, but the mainlands, no.
Feel another of the elven artifacts.
There. If we activate the crystal, it should react to the strength of the base. Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mana, Mahalani. There are few in this world I can trust without my own people turning against me. Have I not proven myself? I'm of your blood, and I may be able to use what you found.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it.
Oh,
Go
what
with
a
the thoughts
fucking idiot. It's not fun when you don't have like a full stack. I was meaning to ask about that multiplayer. Is it any good? Yeah, that's why I can't be a streamer. I'd rather fucking play the whole game as long as I can every day. You know what? Oh, there's one thing I discovered a pretty twisted personality of mine playing this game. So like, you know how you can end suffering in this game, like when you after you battle them. But when I have full resolve, I just look at them and I was like, I failed to see how this is my problem to help you. I unlocked the run and slash, and it is so useful.
We could make camp here?
Yeah. Let me kill this guy because I need to resolve. How many builds do you have so far in that game? I can fight a dragon. But, dude, I'm about to get into like a cutscene. Oh no, you pushed them off, didn't you? Oh, I wanted to see that. Oh, so you're like every other paranormal activity hunter. Can you, if you don't want us to leave, if you don't want us here, give us a sign. Well, there's also the ghost hunters that's like, oh, that's not a good sign, but I'm gonna stay the night anyways. That's you. Lady Akita is probably my favorite fucking story mission. Like side mission. Of like in-game, but this just looks so good. I said like one of the reviews I watched said on like this game, there's gonna be certain like spots in the game where you're gonna look at it and you're just gonna see snapshots of it. And this is one of them right now.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
Lord Sucker.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Is there any planned DLC for this game? Because I would gladly buy it. Yeah. Yeah. I think this game was only in production for like 3 years. That's like really quick for a game, especially a AAA game.
Goodbye!
Yeah, Sucker Punch is known for making good shit though. Yeah.
Thank you. Damn, this is a really small survivor camp. It was on the edge of a fucking Mongolian camp. That's hilarious. This game is hilarious sometimes. What? Stance progression? Alright, let's go here, my... Alright, time to travel. Oh wait. Show me your skill. Damn, straight chop his arm off. Are you not entertained? Oh wait, wrong movie. That's the wrong movie. You know, I forgot about the Chinese hatred towards Japanese before the fucking that I read that article about this game.
Nothing to report.
I mean, they have a very valid reason to hate the Japanese, but I'm just saying, let it go. It happened so long ago. I wouldn't say like let it go, but like it's really hard. Also love that in this game, you don't have to get off your horse to pick up stuff or talk to people. You can sit on it and just press the talk button and then it'll do the same shit. I think that's an underrated aspect, you know?
Yes?
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Yeah, bow down to me, peasant.
So if we get better horses, you think that'll make a difference?
Master Dennett's horse is stronger than any. A good horse can make all the difference.
Man, I haven't heard this song in a while. I don't know why it got stuck in my head.
Well, like you said, good horses make all the difference.
This game's perfect for when you're traveling to just play a little bit of music. Let me follow this.
Need something?
How about nails? Get me a few score nails by tomorrow.
Master Harry said I'm good at nails.
That are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
I will take these injury reports to search in the name.
Apothecary Doc
Yes.
wanted to know when you might be able
Good.
to provide the materials he needs.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
This game also prompted me to look up like history on shinobis and shit. Oh no! That was dumb of me.
Having the Herald address the
not
clerics
wrong.
is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why?
I'm having a lot of
This is
fun just
nothing
doing
but
fucking
What choice do we
like
have,
side
Liliana?
missions in the.
Right now,
I
we
haven't
can't
even
approach
progressed
anyone
in
for help
story
with the
missions
breach.
at all.
Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we
Whatever
will
mission
see
you
this
saw me
through.
doing last is the last story mission I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. All paid for by the taxpayers' money.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people from us?
Oh yeah, give me another divine charm.
You think the
I have to say, I used to really hate finding collectibles, but now I'm kind of okay with it.
As you say, my lady.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition.
This Inquisition is heresy.
Along with the
You will not look on my doubt.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the church. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
How do I reignite this light?
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative
Tell
that
me.
we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose.
Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
The Chantry has just...
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Fetch their Templars back, I wonder.
My Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
Pray to the Maker for strength, not forgiveness.
Have I not tried? Andraste, Maker, show me your light. Take me back in faith. I cannot find it on my own. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
Ooh. The Templars did
I believe that messenger...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
And what do you want in exchange for the Mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages.
An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I'm used to delivering children and helping old men through the winter cough. It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bull's Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Caryodon will have more poultices for the injured assistants.